Știu să iau șansa atunci când apare, știu să mă retrag atunci când se moare. Nu regret că pot să schimb tot atât timp cât am o suflare. Vreau să simt ce mă doare, vreau să râd când e soare. Și mai vreau și alte lucruri, dar astea sunt doar chestiuni personale.
Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu. Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Mama's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to do my best to upload about 5 or 6 reactions. This is Hip Hop Wednesday. That's what I like to call it, Hip Hop Wednesday. I'm going to be covering Romania. I'm going to be covering Sierra Leone. I'm going to be covering Ukraine, and I'm going to be covering England. So watch out for that. I'm going to introduce it as I'm going along. My first one is going to go straight over to Romania. The track is called Latina, featuring, I believe, there's 3 artists in this one. The first artist is Opalul. I hope I'm getting that name right. And then there's Sisu Tudor. And then there's Phunk B. So I don't know what to expect. It's first experience. So and I've got a big massive smile on my face. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, please go over to my homepage. Work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because they are fabulous artists that I don't want you to miss out on. Really amazing artists. It's a mixture of artists with low subscribers and low views, as well as established artists, and you can do your comparisons. They are absolutely amazing. And if you don't mind, leave them a message. Make their day the way how you make my day when you leave me lovely comments. If you are an artist, or indeed know an artist, leave your links in my community page and I will check it out and I'll respond back to yourself. If you want to follow me on any other social media platform, please go over to my about page. There's a number of links there. Just click on it and it will take you straight over to any one of those social media platforms. I would love you to follow me on Instagram, Uncle Mama Music Reactions. If you do follow me on Instagram, please leave me a voice message. I would love to hear your voice. I want to know what it's about. Last thing, thank you very much for all your support for achieving 4,000 subscribers. I have no idea what the target should be this month. Well, I've got an idea and I will suggest it in the community page on Friday. Anyway, got that out of the way. I'm going to read a couple of comments and then I'm going to go straight on to my first reaction. Right, first of all, I'd like to say good morning and that to Shanez. Responding to Baby Metal, it goes, to be fair, they didn't really have much agency in this point. They were just a part of a talent agency. I done a reaction to Baby Metal, Dorky Dorky, which is Dorky Dorky Morning, which is a Japanese heavy metal band. Really, really amazing. Good morning, Oleg. Alan. I don't know what it is with your surname. It's so simple, but I always mess it up. Good morning, how you doing? You've mentioned a number of things regarding Ballad and Tina Carroll. You said that Moldova and Ukraine cooperation. I know there was some kind of PR stunt regarding them having some kind of relationship, and I don't really think they did. But so there you go with that one. You didn't really like Morgie. I don't know. I like the track. It's kind of nice. Good morning, Alex. How you doing? Thank you for your link to your favourite song. I'm going to check that out. Steve Biko. Thank you very much regarding the Gimme Chocolate comment. You guys are absolutely amazing, sending me wonderful insight on particular artists. Rikev, good morning. Rikev, if you don't know, please check her out. She's an amazing artist. I've had the pleasure of reacting to 2 of her amazing tracks. I'd like to say good morning to you, Rikev. Going on to Dabraka. Regarding Ginger, he said he likes my reactions. Thank you very much. Look, guys, especially to my new subscribers, if you want to leave me any comments, I read out my comments when I do my reactions, and I also say good morning, as long as it doesn't go over sort of like the 5-minute mark. I've gone over the 4-minute mark, and this is when I normally introduce my my artist that I'm going to do the reactions on. So let's get into a kind of momentum, and you know, send me your comments, and as you know, I also reply back to your comments. Anyway, you know what we're here for. This is Latina featuring Opal, Phunk B and Sisu. I'm getting the names right, hopefully. And Sisu Tudor. Don't know what to expect except for loveliness. You know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Sunt sincer 100%. De-aia când scriu lacrimi încep să curgă, emoțiile-mi sunt undă. O emit și mi îndreaptă strada strâmbă. Un zâmbet poate să moaie lumea crudă. Nu poți să ascunzi regretele cu pudră. O vorbă și toate se schimbă într-o secundă. O clipă poate să fie pusă în ramă. Dacă nu mă simți, nu-i nicio dramă. Tudor mă cheamă în caz că nu ți-am spus prima oară. Am în venă o forță primară care mă îndeamnă să zbor, deși mie mi-e teamă. Euripide mă îndeamnă, văd Medea în damă. Știu să iau șansa atunci când apare. Știu să mă retrag atunci când se moare. Nu regret că pot să schimb tot atât timp cât am o suflare. Vreau să simt ce mă doare. Vreau să râd când e soare. Și mai vreau și alte lucruri, dar astea sunt doar chestiuni personale.
Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu. Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu.
Încă de când am plecat la drum am fost sincer cu tine. Am fost rău sau bun, dar sunt gata să-mi pun inima toată pe tobe ca să bată cu tine până la capăt. Tu simte cuvintele prietene când defectele toate perfecte ne sunt. Iar după regretele ne trec pe rând și rămânem doar cu sentimentele. Tu nu te teme chiar dacă ai putea să pierzi tot. Nu te teme de probleme dacă se întorc. Tu fii tare în continuare, nu ceda deloc. Până picosi de aia cu soare ca un jack tot. Ascultă ce spune sufletul tău. Fă-l călător fără griji prin timp. Ține-l departe de tot ce e rău. Nu-l arunca pentru nimic. Poate că ai momente în care vrea să pleci. Poate că n-ai cum să înțelegi acum. Poate că nu știi pe unde trebuie să mergi. Sau poate nu știi care-i drumul cel bun. Dar când clonul s-ar vrea să închizi ochii ca hipnoz, tu trebuie să vezi limpede totul ca Tetis. La luptă cu Suna și Brandy să rămâi tot una cu Artemis.
Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu. Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu.
Alerg prin lume de parcă e a mea și încerc să fiu eu și nu altcineva. Lumină sus pe cer și în suflet. Caut calea cea mai bună atunci când fuget. Prin lumea largă după bani și vise. Noi doborâm toate ușile închise. Glonț pe țeavă, nu mai e cale de întors. Pun țita pe oricine încearcă să mă ia de prost. Când nu bat strada, bat toba. Și dacă baci coală, o fac pentru că vreau roba. Fac ce vreau și nu dau socoteală. Fac muzică de mic în timp ce tu stăteai pe afară. Știi că unii dau din gura aia proastă. Își ocupă timpul cu apăsatul pe tastă. Suntem oia care mereu facem ce simțim. Și pe cei ce merită știi că nu uităm să iubim. Dragoste pentru familie și dragoste pentru brigadă. Am alergat țara asta toată doar ca să ajungem acum la apă. Pentru cei ce au ajuns la Anubis, cale limpede până la Osiris. Vreau să ajung lângă Apollo și Ceres, când alții arată doar dezinteres.
Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu. Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucrez precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni că dușmanii știu.
So that was Latina feature. I believe all the artists were in there was Phunk B, Sisu Tudor, and Opal. As I'm going on, I'm reading a little bit about them. So it's got Latina or Gemini JAXX and Gabi Mihail represents a rap hip hop bands with trap and R&B influences. formed at the beginning of 2018 in Lugo, and I think that's somewhere in Romania, TM. The boys are also known for a mashup launch in the past, but also the numerous musical production made for other artists in the urban sphere. So they are established artists, hip-hop artists, and you can... I heard so much... Number one, I don't understand Romanian, and if you're coming new to my channel, and there'll be a number of subscribers that will tell you what I do. The first instant is that I watch the video without any kind of subtitles and see if I have any kind of emotional connection with the track and with the video and with the actual characters and the artists, so on and so on. And my body has a first connection with it, like everything with music. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of music you listen to or the language. If it's got a good beat to it and your body, your body will let you know, and that's what I'm looking for. And then the second or third time around, and which I do go back and listen to the video more than once, I will put on or find some kind of form of subtitles where I can understand and look at it. And during that course of time, what happened is I get amazing subscribers that inform me with so much amazing information, as well as links for other recommendation for artists, and that's how it leads me to various other artists as well as me having my own opinion. So that's what I do on my channel. So if you go into any one of my hip hop categories, you see it's broken down in certain parts of the world. So you've got African hip hop, American hip hop, English hip hop, German hip hop. You've got Romanian hip hop, which I've already done in my early stages of carrying out my reactions, and so many more, French hip hop, and so much more. So please divulge in and check all these amazing artists out. Not only go into, if you're from Romania, understand, go into and check out Romanian artists, but also check out the American artists, English artists, and do your comparisons and see where your artist sits within the realms of all the artists from, kind of right around the world, so to speak. Do your own comparisons and have fun with it. That's what I'm saying. Because what I'm looking at, after me doing all the reactions and looking at this new amazing hip-hop team from Romania, I'm looking at lovely similarities when I carry out reactions from Ukrainian hip-hop artists. But there is when I'm saying similarities, not similarities in the music. The music is completely different. I call it the bounces and the melodies, what you rap on. It's kind of like, it's very, very similar. I don't know the reason why or that. Maybe you can fill me in on that one, but I'm seeing some kind of a lovely way of doing a comparison between Romanian hip-hop artists and Ukrainian hip-hop artists. And I'm talking about, they are both brilliant. I'm not saying who's better than who. I'm talking about the difference between the way how they rap or the similarities of the way how raps. My channel's not about saying who's bad and who's good and who's all that kind of stuff. It's all about enjoying these amazing artists all together and feeling in and having interactions with each other on these particular amazing artists. Opalul, I believe he's the one that came in first. He gave me, let's say, 3 different kind of vibes on the way when he was rapping. It was 3 different kind of melodies that he was doing, 3 different kind of bounces on the track as well. And he gave me the kind, even though I didn't understand what he was saying, he gave me the connection of the way how he was rapping, the way how he was rapping. It was more connection with like the way how American artists would rap. The same kind of bouncing. That was nice. Is it Sisu Tudor that was done the hook and he was singing the way how he was singing. Very, very relaxed. And I believe that is kind of like correct me if I'm wrong, the melody, the way how he done it, is that very, very Ukrainian culture, the way how it raps. Because I'm believing that not only have the way how you're rapping, but you're also bringing in your traditional culture involved in the hip hop. I know it said R&B and hip as well, but I know that there was you can also identify your Romanian ingredients when you're putting in there, regardless if it's going to be an instrument or the way how the way how you're singing it. And I think it was very that kind of traditional Romanian way as a male will sing. So correct me if I'm wrong on that one. That is just a hunch for me. Phunk B. The way, and I hope he's the one at the end, and I hope I haven't got this all twisted up. He reminded me of Actually, he did remind me of part American hip-hop artist and part what a Ukrainian artist would do. He gave you a mixture and blend. I'm not saying I'm just talking about the similarities. I'm not saying this is what he is. I've got to find a pattern of, okay, he sounds like, or he reminds me of, and that's where this is what I'm getting at. All amazing artists, don't get me wrong, I loved it thoroughly from beginning to end. You saw me bouncing, the track is heavy. One thing that I like about experiencing European hip-hop is that we are really, really good at creating hip-hop tracks, and we can certainly give Americans a run for their money. I'm looking and experiencing music, the hip-hop producers from around the world. They are brilliant. They are brilliant, and I have not been disappointed yet throughout any of my reactions on European hip-hop. I really, really haven't. Absolutely amazing. And what's been blowing me apart is the artist on it that's rapping on it. So you got your Phunk B. He just, like I said, he gave me the impression that he's been doing it for way, way, way longer than what it says on what I just read out there. Because all of them was relaxed on the track, so relaxed, like they've been doing for ages. Like, this is a swim in the park. Check out check out my other bars. You know, that kind of vibe. Established hip hop artists. And where do I go from that? What next track does this track lead on to? I'm gonna check out, because I know Latina had to do with something like I don't know if it's Catholic or Christianity. That's number one thing. But I felt that he was, instead of him in the church, he was speaking to sort of like Mother Mary of God, rather than speaking to, like, with reference to Jesus. I'm not saying this is a religious track. Obviously, it's about I believe kind of repenting yourself in certain ways and praying that. I know, that is just a guess. So I know you guys will let me know about it. And I'm going on for best part of 7 minutes talking about this. And I don't normally go over that long. But I do get excited when I get introduced to a new artist and a new band. Like I said, I don't know where to go with them, as in the next track. Do I go for an earlier track? Do I go for a later track? You guys let me know about that. Who in particular do I want to see more? I want to see more of Opal, because I like the way how he was giving me different kind of vibes. The first way how he rapped, then the fast bounce, the way how he rapped. So I think that I'm drawn to him more than anybody else. I know Sisu Tudor is established because I've checked him out on Wikipedia, and I couldn't find anything else about any of the other artists, but Sisu Tudor was on there. So I understand for me, I understand that he's more established, because that's the only reason why I'm saying that. Anyway, let me stop right there. Brilliant track. Looking forward to reacting to more. Apologies that I went on for so long talking about these amazing guys from Romania. Apologies, and yeah, I hope I pronounce everybody's name right. But for now, I salute you. Brilliant.
Pentru cei ce-au ajuns la Anubis, cale limpede până la Osiris. Vreau să ajung lângă Apollo și Ceres, când alții arată doar dezinteres.
Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucesc precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni, că dușmanii știu. Strigă-te divin, dă lumină, dă motive să pot din nou iubi. Fă-mă să lucesc precum Opalul Hialin. Fă-mă atent la prieteni, că dușmanii știu.